Hi Aries, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 23rd to the 1st of March. Let's begin. So Aries, this is going to be a bit of a rough week for you. This is a week of transformation. This week you are having endings here. You're leaving some things behind. I feel like this is a very powerful week for you of endings. The death card here is an invitation to embrace change, to leave behind what no longer is giving you energy, giving you life. In the death card here, you can see the Death Rider. He approaches this man as a friend. He has his visor up. In the olden days, if you had your visors down, you were seen as someone suspicious. So he approaches this man with his visor up, and he tells him basically that there's nothing to gain from where he is right now. Where he is right now is just there's been a battle. There's all these dead bodies down here, and there's nothing for this man to gain from by being in this environment, by being in this place, because it's stagnant. There's no energy flowing. He instead invites the man to go with him where the sun is rising back there, which is his happiness, to embrace change, to leave behind the old, to leave behind what isn't serving you. So this is a week of not just endings and leaving things behind, but it's a week of transition for you, a week of transformation into being more pure, into being in terms of your essence, in terms of your own soul, you being more pure, as in leaving behind things that are not you, that are not truly you. So this is your theme for the week. You're going through this transformation here this week, and it does seem to be quite a bit of a painful week for you here, Aries. Jumping into the week, your week for the your outlook for the week is you're experiencing a lot of pain and heartbreak in your heart. You're feeling a lot of sorrow and hurt, and this is going to be happening here throughout the whole week. I just see this sort of rainy energy. As you can see, it's raining quite a lot, like stormy energy. I'm hearing that song by Fleetwood Mac, Dreams. Thunder only happens when it's raining. So things are changing for you, like all of a sudden it's just like an impact all of a sudden that's happened within your life, of you experiencing this pain, this heartbreak, this sorrow, this hurt that you're experiencing. And this is in regards to your past. This is because of your past. Your family perhaps influenced you to be a certain type of way, or past influences that you saw maybe on social media or your friend groups, or just someone, it could be even a stranger that influenced you in some kind of way. These are also childhood memories where you've been living in a sort of program based upon these things, like living like in a way that is you've been programmed to live in a certain way. Now it's come to a point where the thunder has struck. It's just um it's this it's raining. The thunder only strikes when it's raining. So you've been in this sort of energy of like melancholy is what I'm getting, of sadness, and it's gotten to its pinnacle at this during this week. Is getting to its pinnacle. We're experiencing pain and hurt because of things that you've been unaware of that have been affecting you, but they've been there and you've been doing them automatically, not realizing that you are doing that thing, whatever it is. It could be a thought pattern, it could be a habit, it could be a way of believing, a way of thinking. It's what you reject, what you accept. There could be a multitude or any of these things. But when you were younger, you were really influenced. When you were innocent, and you were very much influenced by your environment, and your environment basically has made you to believe in certain beliefs, to think in certain ways. And so this is the pinnacle of this heartbreak coming up here this week, as you're going to be releasing this, is what I'm seeing as you're going through, connecting back to your theme of transitioning and transforming here this week. And the reason why this is all coming up here, the reason why you're experiencing this is because you have been trying to connect to your subconscious mind. You have been trying to connect to your intuition, trying to be more spiritual. And as you are sort of embracing the chaos, embracing whatever may come with you uncovering yourself, this is a result of it. It's just being exposed to you, where your heart is being broken, where you're feeling pain, where you're feeling sorrow in your life, where you're feeling hurt in your life from some of the decisions you are making, that you have been making over the, from the past, without realizing that you have been making a decision. You just automatically just living, but like as you're living, you've been um making decisions without realizing. And so this week is a very deep dive into your subconscious, very deep dive into your subconscious, and bringing healing into yourself. You have to understand that within us we all have, a depth. Here we have this curtain with the pomegranates, and it represents the connection to the underworld that Persephone has. So it's like within all of us we have this dark side of us, or a shadow self, that is quite hidden from view. And within this darker self, there's like a most people tend to reject it, and most people tend to avoid it and say, well, that's not good, that's not right. But we all have this part inside of us, and we must bring balance to ourselves. As you can see, you have one white pillar, one black pillar, and these two pillars in themselves represent, what is possible. One is what is possible, and the other one is what you can actually do. And so what is actually possible for you, if you're not able to fully connect to yourself, to be fully, whole is the word I would like to say, then it would be very difficult for you to actually have a balance within. So these two pillars are the pillars to your inner temple, to your subconscious mind, which is your temple. And so if it's unbalanced, then your subconscious mind is unbalanced. It's not working in your favor. And so this is the programs. This is where these programs lie. When you're between 0 and 9 years of age, your subconscious mind is very easily moldable, and that's the case in your situation. Your subconscious mind has been molded when you were younger into a way that doesn't serve you, into a way that gives you a lot of pain, heartbreak, sorrow, and hurt. So this week is a week of you transitioning, or should I say, first embracing what you're feeling, embracing your own emotions, embracing not being afraid of challenging what's coming up, not afraid of confronting, should I say, what's coming up, but going through it. And by going through it, you're going to be able to clear off, these past influences, these programs that are within your subconscious mind that are sabotaging you. And they're not yours. Like I said, they're not yours. They were influenced upon you when you were innocent. And so you're breaking free of these. You will be this week. And so this is your outlook for the week. It's quite a heavy week for you, but you will be tapping into some sacred knowledge here, tapping into divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is represented by the high priestess, and that divine feminine energy is all about having a knowing that you have all the answers within you. So as you go deep within you, as you go to the deepest, darkest parts within yourself, you're going to start to see that you know where you've been sabotaged, where it is that these pains and hurts are coming from in your current reality, where these things are coming out here and affecting you. So I'm going to leave your reading here. If this reading is resonating with you, you can jump onto my Patreon, which is going to be all signs. It's £8 a month, and you can watch all the extended versions of all the signs. I will be, if you have been following me and you've been watching me, I am changing up things. So I'm now moving from doing everything on YouTube and whatever to doing it this way, simply because I would like to be doing more of it. And I have to work a job at the same time, which I'd rather not do, to be honest with you. But the more I can obviously get support as well, the more I can help you guys as well. And so this is the plan moving forward. I mean, There's going to be a lot of benefits from being up on there. I'm going to be doing live chats and live readings and channel messages up on Patreon. So it's going to be a lot more. I'm making a community, so you can all talk amongst yourselves as well. So it's going to be like a community, you know, up on that I'm creating. They're for like-minded people, I guess. So yeah, if this reading has resonated with you, and you have purchased the extended, I'll see you in a few minutes. If not, take care of yourself, and I shall see you soon.